there, Ginger Roses. Welcome back to the YouTube. I hope you guys are good. In today's video, we're going to be looking at the weirdest habits that males have. Now, we're going to start with the most common male habits and finish with the ones that are maybe less common. So I'm going to be comparing these to the habits that I know that I personally have and see how many of them are true and how weird I am. And hopefully you can compare how weird you are as well, even if you're a girl. Now, we're going to start with the most common weird boy habits and finish with the least common. So the weirdest habits are going to be the ones right at the end of this video. And I'm really hoping that I don't do them. So make sure you stick around to the end, guys, to see if you do any of these habits as well. Before we start, guys, I just want to point this out. Of all of you lovely, fantastic people who watch my videos, there's a massive 72% of you that haven't subscribed. Well, you need to do it. You need to do it now. I don't mean to shout, but I get angry. No, but in all seriousness, every single one of you subscribers really helps me out. And I think there's a lot of you that don't realise that you haven't subscribed. You watch my videos and you didn't realise. So if you could just check for me, that would really help me out. Thank you so much. Okay, so the first weird male habit on this list that apparently there's a 90% probability you will do this if you are a man. Adjusting their junk. It feels weird in certain positions, okay? It's true, it does. I mean, to be honest, I'm surprised this isn't 100%. There's no way, unless you don't have any testicles or a penis, there's no way you haven't done this at least once in your life. 83% probability, you letting your pubes go everywhere. I'm sure it's not on purpose, but vacuum cleaners do exist. No, I don't. I mean, I do. Look, you got to trim, but you don't let it go everywhere. I don't think anyway. To be fair, there are a lot of them, and you can't. Sometimes it's hard to get every single one. Like, you might have missed one. There's a 69% probability you don't wash your hands after peeing. Okay, this one I would say, yeah, sometimes depends if I'm in a rush or if I can't be arsed. But see, most of the time I do. If I poo, I definitely do. All right, I'll say that. 61% probability you leave the toilet seat up. See, this is an interesting one because in my house, living with my mum and my sister, I don't anymore, but I used to. They never cared if I left the toilet seat up. So it was never a thing in my house that I had to close it and put it back down. So yeah, I did this and I still do. At least this habit can be fixed. Exactly. I think all these habits can be fixed. Or maybe they can't. Maybe some of them are so weird that they can't. We're about to find out because they're only going to get weirder. 60% probability of not changing the toothbrush. Toothbrushes aren't expensive, honestly. There's a chance you won't change your toothbrush. To be fair, I've had my toothbrush. I've got one of those electric toothbrushes. I've had that toothbrush for a long time, maybe 6 or 7 years. I didn't even mean to do that. I didn't even mean to do that. But I do change the heads. I think it's different. If you don't change your toothbrush head, that's a bit grim. There's a 57% probability you're checking out guys. Yes, they don't like to admit it, but they do. Oh, I see. What if, I mean, yeah, I suppose you can. I would check out a guy if I see, I mean, I'm not gay. I just want to put that out there. But you can, you do, don't you? You do. Like, if you see an attractive man walk past, you're like, damn, that's a sexy guy. There's a 52% probability of having this habit. Using women's creams. Better this than ashy skin, right? I don't really use I say that. I don't use it regularly. Sometimes I use Lizzie's, my girlfriend. I use hers occasionally. So there, I guess I do it. There's a 48% probability you are sending dick pics to someone. Usually unwarranted. Oh, just airdrop them a dick pic. No, I don't do that, and I wouldn't say it's a habit either. It's a bit, that is a strange one. There's a 47% probability flexing after showering. Oh, right, so you go up to the mirror and just start flexing. No. There's a 45% probability you start picking stuff out of your belly button. Better than the nose, I guess. I mean, yeah, sometimes fluff gets in there, doesn't it? Gets in there and you got to take it out. If you let it build up, that's worse, if anything, I think. As long as you don't do it in public. Maybe not in a restaurant. 43% probability you leave your beard shavings on the sink. Oh, no, I don't do this. This would really annoy me as well. Do you do this? No. Have you ever gone up to the sink and there's just like someone else has left all their pubes in there, their facial pubes, or maybe it's not their facial pubes. Maybe it's the other kind of pubes, and that's even worse. Don't forget, guys, as this video goes on, these habits get more and more rare. The weirdest ones are at the end. There's a 42% probability you leave your toenail clippings around. No, I've got one worse than this, and this is one thing I used to actually do as well. I used to bite my toenails off. So instead of using an actual clipper, I can't do it now. It's probably the only reason I don't do it anymore, but I used to do this. I used to be, God, I don't know how. But yeah, just bite them off, spit them out. Honestly, the bin can't be that far. Yeah, that's true. No, but anyway, I don't do it now because I can't. 40% probability of living in a dump. It's not that hard to pick your stuff up off the floor, you know. I don't live in a dump, actually. I wouldn't say I'm like crazily tidy, but if it is looking like a dump in my house or in my room, I don't like it. I feel like I need to have a clean space to like think. You know? This is an interesting habit. I'm not even sure if it is one, but we'll find out. There's a 39% probability of having man flu as a habit. Guys always think the flu is going to kill them. I wouldn't really say that's a habit. I don't even know what man flu is. I don't even know if I've ever had it. There's a 38% probability of not ironing your clothes. Okay, yeah. I would say this is a habit of mine, not ironing my clothes, because it takes so much time. I've got so much stuff to do. I've got to do washing. I've got to cook. I've basically got to do everything my mum used to do, and I am not ironing. All right, ironing can be frustrating, but it's very necessary. Also, it's not necessary. It's not. I would iron my shirts. Like if I'm going out for a meal and I need to look smart, then I'll iron that. But I'm not ironing my boxers or my socks or anything else. 37% of men have this habit, never changing towels. You're just undoing the cleaning of the shower by using a dirty towel. Well, yeah, I kind of get that. But like when you get out of the shower, you are clean. So you're then drying yourself off with a clean towel and you are clean. So the towel's not getting dirty. So you could use it again. I would happily use the same towel for at least, I want to say like 10 days. 2 weeks is probably too long. Is that bad? Maybe it is. We'll find out. Let me know in the comments. Am I disgusting? There's a 35% probability of having this habit, never changing the sheets. The worst thing is when the sheets become crispy. Okay, crispy, yes. If they're getting crispy, then it's definitely time to change them. I would say Lizzie definitely likes to change the sheets more often than me. I don't really care as much. I could go easily 3 weeks without changing them. And then even then I'd be like, oh, can't be arsed, just go to sleep. 31% of men have this habit, sniffs to see if it's wearable. Yeah, you got to do that. Even my mum did that. It's a sniff test. If you need to do this, it's probably time to change it. No, what if you smell it and it smells amazing? What if it smells of flowers? You're not going to stick that in the wash, are you? There's also a 31% probability a man pees on the seats. I'm gonna say this for all guys out here, right? We don't do it on purpose. But if we do, we should clean it up, really. And if you don't, then I hate you. It's really not that hard to aim. Well, sometimes it is. I don't know if it happens with you guys, but sometimes I piss and it's like a sprinkler. It just goes everywhere. Is that too much information? I don't know. It was the worst thing. I was one of the kids in school that liked to go to the toilet and actually poo. And you'd go in there and one of them, you'd go into one cubicle, no toilet roll. Okay, go to the next one. Next one, oh, it's blocked with Okay, I'll go into the next one. Oh, next one is piss all around the toilet seat. Oh my God. There's a 30% probability of a man having this habit, farting in a crowded area. Has anyone done this? Oh my God. I mean, to be fair, it is the best place to do it if you do need to fart because there's so many people it can be blamed on. A 29% probability of nail biting. Yeah, I have done this. I do this. I've always done this and I will never stop doing this. I don't know why. Why is it more a guy thing than a girl thing? I don't know. Maybe it's because we're always nervous. There's a 28% probability of clearing your throat out loudly. Yep, I did that at the start of this video. But I was coughing, to be fair. Some people can't help it, to be fair to them. There we go. Okay, there's a 25% probability of a man having this habit, manspreading. Other people need space to sit too. Oh, okay, so that's when you sit down on a chair or a sofa and you sort of lay down, spread your legs and don't make any room for anyone else. I think, yeah, I've done that. If someone else is in the room, I'll move up. There's a 23% probability of mansplaining. You don't always have to be so condescending. Mansplaining, have I done that before? I don't know. I don't know if I have. I need someone to tell me. I guess that's probably a yes. I don't know. 22% probability of cleaning between the toes with your fingers. Washing your feet really isn't that hard. No, not with my fingers! Why would you do it with your fingers? Just use your tongue. 22% probability of spitting. If this was a statistic for year 7 chavs, it would be 100%. This is especially popular in smokers. It's probably because they generate more horrible phlegm. Spitting, no, I don't. And if I do, it's like, I'm not doing it in public. Crazy. That's craziness. There's a 19% probability of farting into your hand to smell it. Okay, these are getting very odd now. Why do so many of these include farting? Oh God, guys are gross, aren't they? No, I wouldn't. I've done it before. I wouldn't say it's a habit, and I've probably done it like twice in my life, and I don't know why I did it, to be honest. But it's not a habit. All right, it's not. There's a 17% probability of sneezing on your hand and wiping it on a wall. The most common victims are walls or curtains, sadly. Yeah, or whoever's just nearest to me, to be honest. Just on your face. There's a 13% probability of a man having this habit, shaking legs to unstuck their balls. Has anyone done this? No, because I wear boxers and or pants so my balls don't drop down my leg. I don't think I've never even heard of that. 12.6% probability of ignoring expiry dates on food. Nothing really beats the taste test. I do this. I mean, I look at it. If it's got mold, depends what it is. If it's chicken and it's got mold, yeah, definitely not eating that. If it's yogurt, probably also not. If it's like bananas, then I might eat it. Unless it's like completely black. There's a 12% probability of having this habit, arse scratching in public. Sometimes you get itchy. It's true. Yeah, exactly. If you're itchy, what are you going to do? You're not going to not itch it, are you? You could ask someone else to itch it, maybe. There's 11.2% probability of turning your boxes inside out. Now, I've never actually done this before. Sometimes laundry just takes a little too long and you do what you need to. No, I've literally never done that in my life. Let me know in the comments, guys. Have you ever done that before? 11% probability of wiping your hands on clothes after eating. Yeah, this is probably, yeah, I've done this a lot, actually. Who needs a napkin, right? Not on my top. You gotta do it. Like, if you're wearing, like, a white top and dark shorts, then you wipe it on the dark shorts. If it's the other way around, you're wearing white shorts or white trousers and a dark top, you wipe it on the top. It's less noticeable, see? Oh god, this is maybe a really bad habit that I need to stop. There's a 10.8% probability you will walk around shirtless in public. What do you think about this? I think if it's a hot day and you're at the beach, why the hell not? If you're in Tesco and it's winter, no. Do I do that? If it's a hot day and I'm at the beach, then yeah, I have done that. Not normally, because I'm ginger and I get sunburned really easily. There's a 10% probability of not showering if you don't exercise. Showering isn't for only if you exercise, guys. Yeah, well, I definitely shower less, but I do still shower. If I did a week of exercising every day, then I'd shower every day. If I had a week of no exercise, I'd probably shower every other day. Do with that information what you will. Of course, this is a detailed video. I'm excited to see how much weirder these are going to get. Okay, there's a 9% probability of farting underwater to make bubbles. Who needs a bubble gun? I mean, yeah, if you're in the bath and you need to fart, where are you meant, like, if you need to fart, what are you meant to do? Just suck it back up. You're not going to do that, are you? What better place to fart than in the bath? 7.5% probability of taking pictures of impressive turds. I have actually done this. In fact, my sister's done this. Sends it to the group chat. I've done it as well. Look, I'll put my hands up. I've done that. RateMyPoo.com. This is bad enough. Some people share it with their friends. Yeah, okay. I've done that. I wouldn't say it's a habit. I haven't done it in a very long time. 7% probability of using socks to clean up spillages. Innovation, I guess. Using socks to clean up spillages. No, I wouldn't use a sock. I'd use a flannel or my face. Just lick it up. There's a 6.5% probability of pissing in a sink. Oh, God. This is only when the shower or the toilet are too far. At least I hope so. Nope, I have never done that in my life, and I hope I won't ever need to. There's a 6% probability of smelling stains. Why? Just why? What, you've actually got, so you've got a poo stain on your top. For whatever reason, you decide to smell it. And also, what makes this worse is apparently that's a habit. Why have you got a habit of getting poo on you for a start and then smelling it? I don't know. That's a lot of questions, that one. 5.1% probability of checking arse sweat with hand. What is achieved by this? Please stop. Well, I get that though, because you just want to know. You touch your bum to feel if it's sweaty, and then if it is, there's a lot you can do, and if it isn't, then great. Okay, it's just a 5% probability of having this habit. Scratches penis and smells. Just go take a shower, please. Oh, that's funny. No, I don't do that. There's a 4.2% probability of leaving stains in underwear. It's worse when the underwear is white. If you've got stains, like actual stains, and they're not coming out in your pants, you gotta get rid of them. That is bad, man. There's a 4% probability, just 4 guys, just 4% of reusing a piece of floss. Just buy a new roll, please. It's not expensive. Yeah, why would you reuse? I don't even floss, to be fair. But why would you reuse it? That's like really anal with your money, isn't it? There's a 3% probability of having this habit, picking your nose and eating it. Just as a rule of thumb, don't eat anything which comes out of your body. Well, how about this video? I've been doing this for 26 years. And I'm fine. No, but seriously, I have been doing this for 26 years and I'm fine. And nobody knows until now. Until I said it in this video, that might go out to potentially millions of people. Okay, just a 2% probability of having this habit, using socks for bad habits. Now, I've never actually understood this one. American Pie didn't do the world any favors. Okay, for those of you that don't know, it's basically wanking into a sock. Why would you do that? Why would you wank into your sock? It just means you got to clean the sock. I don't think it would feel better. I've never even tried it. Maybe I should. No, I've never tried it, and I just don't think it would be great. It would be like freaking sandpaper. I think it would be horrible. So no, I haven't done that, and I don't plan to. There's a 1.7% probability of smelling the toilet after you poo. Who smells the toilet after they poo? Nah, just flush it and be done. What's going on here? Why would you? So you poo into the toilet and then you bend down. Oh my god! No, that is weird. Okay, finally, guys, we made it to the last two, and these are probably the weirdest things on this list. There is a 0.03% probability of having this habit: peeing in a bathtub whilst in it. This is why aliens won't speak to us. Oh, imagine pooing in it. Imagine pooing in it while you're in it. So, boy, it's fine. I'm clean. Yeah, I'm clean. I'm cleaning myself. No, I've definitely never done that. I've never peed and I've never pooed in my own bath. And finally, guys, we made it to the last one, and only 0.007% people have done this. Using nail clippings as toothpicks. I just can't fathom why. Has anyone here actually done this? Well, as I said, oh god, I didn't think this was going to be the last one, because this is something I've actually done. Oh no. So, as I said earlier in this video, I bite my fingernails. And if you got something in your teeth, oh yeah, I should get a toothpick, shouldn't I? Really? You know what? This video has been a real eye opener for me, guys. I need to change. I've got to make some changes in my life. You guys are all gonna think I'm gross after this, but I don't know. Maybe you're gonna have weirder habits. You're gonna let me know in the comments. Probably not. You don't want it made public. You're not stupid enough, but I am. To make all my habits public. Fantastic. Okay, that's gonna be it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching. This has been fun. I've enjoyed this one. Before you go, please don't forget to like and subscribe because it really helps me out. Take it easy. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.